Okay, well today we're looking at the Super 7 Dune figures. Zavi, I think it's worldwide, but certainly UK supplying collectibles shop. They're doing the full set of Super 7 Dune figures for $14.99, which is mad. I mean, what is there? 6 figures? 6 figures, yeah, 6 figures. So that's just over £2 each. So I thought I'd get a set to open up. I've already got a set for my figure wall on cards, but I thought we'd open them up, then we can compare them a bit better to the old LJN Dune figures. So I've only got 3 of these ones at the moment. So I've got Paul, Stilgar, and Fade. So let's have a look. So they came in a stock box, and then inside you've got, let's just get them out. Put that over there. Oh, I had a Monster from Black Lagoon. That didn't come with it, but this I just popped it in the box. I got that in, I think I got that in America. You see them are available Super 7 figures in shops, so it was an all set. So you got Stilgar, you got Paul, you got the Baron, you got Paul in his dress uniform, so we can compare that to the LGN, and we got the Sardaukar. So let's pop these guys out. I don't know if they'll come off the card particularly easily. Probably going to have to cut them off. It feels like sacrilege cutting open a figure, but it's what I've bought them for. So let's have a look at the Sardaukar first. I'm just going to get my knife actually. Let me go get my knife, hold on. Okay, got my trusty scalpel. Makes it a bit easier. So Sardaukar first. So with the figure gone, you just see a nice card. It's actually really nice artwork. I'm going to keep your cards for that. And then you get quite a few accessories with the Sardaukar. You get a knife, a little, what did they call that? It's not the Tarple gun, is it? It's the other pistol. You used to be able to get LGN did a sort of kid size version, a role play toy as they call them now. Ugh, sticky tape over everything. Everything's sticky. Wish I wouldn't use sticky tape to hold it in. I'd rather have accessories that float about a bit. That's really well taped in. And we can see how well he holds the accessories in that as well. I'll tell you what, I'll open all the figures and we'll display them out. If you want to watch me trying to peel tape off, I'll do that now. Okay, so I've got all out of the package. So let's have a look at the one with the least accessories, which is the Baron. You get 0 accessories. It's interesting, he's sort of a matte finish. He's got much better paint applications than I think the LGN one done. So you get normal 5 points of articulation. That's their sight, and they have painted his hairy belly on, which is quite interesting, but not ginger hair. So weirdly brittle feeling plastic on these, but yeah, not a bad likeness. It's one I haven't got that I keep meaning to get for the LJN range. He's quite easy to come. No accessories whatsoever. I don't know what you could have done with him. Heart plug or something like that. And he has got his manky face, but there's no paint app on it. So that's probably the simplest one. So we'll look at the Sardaukar. So he comes in there. I didn't like the Sardaukar uniform. I thought it was a bit too over the top. They were meant to be dressed in just very simple uniforms. Again, 5 points of articulation. Very, very brittle. I thought they would be soft like Star Wars and some of the other Super 7s, so they could grip things. This might have a problem gripping because the hands are so solid. So you get a little Sardaukar blaster. Oh, he can hold it, okay. That's pretty good. Can he hold his rifle? Slightly more problematic. He can just hold his rifle. I got a feeling he's not going to be able to hold the knife. Ah, there we go. So yeah, I quite like that figure. It's simple, but they've done it in a much darker material, and it looks good. Yeah, he's a good villain. You could sort of army build with him. What's interesting is they've made the accessories a bit oversized, which means you could probably use them for the LJN figures. So we've got Paul in his dress uniform, so it's the first one we can compare. So let's have a look at the LJN. So first thing you see is completely different colour. I think this is more movie accurate. Sort of this green Atreides uniform, this one's in a black, which does look strange when you compare them directly. Detail is much simplified, and the paint app is actually worse on the new figures. There's a bit of slop on the hand and like some slop on the yellow. Facially wise, neither of them look much like Carl McLachlan. I always thought this one looked like that. Remember My Cousin, you know, the sitcom with the Albanian cousin that comes over and visits his American. He looks like the American guy on that. Slightly more Carl McLachlan looking on this one, but still a bit basic. Oh, his head was stuck, but it does turn. Standard 5 point. You could use this to do some customs, like you could use a Star Trek Captain Picard head to make Gurney. I wish they'd done it in the correct colour, although he does have his back braid. Accessory wise, so I don't remember a few videos back, I 3D created and printed this Weirdin module, because they go for silly money. You could almost, it's a little bit small, but you could almost use the one that comes with this, which is an option. Let's see if Paul can hold it. Oh, his hands are very Star Wars figure like. I don't think he's going to be able to hold this. I wonder if they're thinking that most people won't open these figures. Oh, he can just about hold it. Not as well as the other one can, and you get his ceremonial dagger, which again you could probably use for some of the other LJN figures. Does he want to hold it? Yeah, he holds the dagger a bit better, but it's suffering from the Star Wars hand syndrome. But yeah, I like that, it's a good one. And then we've got the two Fremen, so we'll look at them together, because I think it's the same body. Yep, yeah, exactly the same body, and I don't blame them, because it's an easy way to get a separate figure, and people used to do it all the time by taking the LJN Stilgar and the LJN Paul, swapping heads. Interesting. So the LJN figure, I think was a better likeness, better paint app. It's a bigger figure, of course, but is in light brown, and these are in a more filmic dark brown for the still suits. Comes with his rope across the chest, place to hold his maker hook. Obviously the LJN ones have ball jointed arms and that battlematic action which you don't get. Definitely the same body. Nicely weathered though, they've done some sort of weathering paint apps and it's really worked well. Probably just a wash. So same 5 points. They do have the nose plugs, so they haven't just used the same head, and they've given him the eyes of the Ibad. They're blue within blue eyes, which is good because that's one thing they didn't do with the LJN. I don't know if you can see it. They never bothered giving Stilgar the blue eyes. fair enough, I suppose. The film I forgot a few times. You get a make hook. It's very soft. Will it hang? Yeah, it'll hang off his waist. So you could use that. It's a little bit small to use for the LGN, but you could do it. There you go. Ready to ride Shai Hulud. Yeah, so for 15 quid, it's just madness. I'm glad I got a carded set because I think the card artwork is just glorious. It would make a good set of posters. So we'll be keeping them, but it's nice to have a set to actually put with the LGN ones on the shelf. I wish they'd have done Fade in this, probably instead of Paul in his still suit. It would have been great to see what they do with that. I doubt we'll ever get wave 2 of these, because if they're selling them at 15 quid for the set, I doubt they sold well. You get a spare rifle. Yeah, really good. Don't know whether the offer's still on. Have a look. It took me 6 months to get them because originally they went out of stock, which was interesting, and they got more stock in. So worth having a look on the website. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more figure unboxings, let me know. I've got quite a few carded figures I got in America that I possibly could be tempted to open. I do like opening figures. Figures should be opened and played with. We'll get 2. One for keeping, one for playing with. But yeah, thanks for watching. One other thing I will say in this, so I've recently, this is my work room that I actually work in, my day-to-day job. But I've recently moved my 12-inch sort of Mego and Star Wars figures onto a shelf just to make some room, because the other room, my modelling room, is getting incredibly full. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you can. It does help the channel out. 80% of my views are from people who haven't subscribed, which is a bit mad when you think about it, that they're seeing it based on YouTube recommendations, which is good in one respect. It means I'm starting to get to the point where my viewing figures are making it onto the YouTube recommendations, otherwise you haven't really got hope. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you again next time. Thanks, Ian. Bye.